All right, y'all. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? It's actually a pretty, well, it's going to be a pretty quick trip because bait took me a lot longer to catch this morning than I was really hoping, and I didn't catch that many. I think I've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've only got 6 or 7 pieces of bait in there, but it's enough to get started. This trip, what we're going to do is I got this stretch here. It's got a bunch of holes, bunch of underwater points, just a bunch of little things that we can set up on and pretty much spot lock on. If you can't remember, I think video before last, I wanted to do that, but we were also hitting structure, and we did pretty dang well hitting structure. So now I wanted to try holes because we're again starting today off water temp 61 degrees. So I want to check and see if these fish have, yes, also pulled the structure, which they will do that when it gets cold, and they will also pull to deeper holes. And we have got the absolute perfect current today to fish it because it's not too much to where they won't move around, but it's just enough where it'll push that scent back down into, you know, the hole that I want to fish. So I'm on the leading edge of a hole, but I'm also right in front of us, there's an underwater point. So it all kind of comes up and we have another hole in front of us. But like I said, this whole stretch is just full of that stuff, so I don't have to move very far to test different things. Now, where I'm at right here is where part of the is inside bend, but where it comes out, so the current is hitting this part of the bank like straight on. So now I want to test and see if it's, you know, if they're more so in this type of area where the current is, or are they going to be on the upper part of the inside bend where there's hardly any current. So that's going to be the one thing we try. I mean, there's several ways you can come out here and catch these things, and that's kind of cool, especially right now. But I want to figure out where we can catch consistent bigger ones. Now I scanned this outside of the structure that I found. There was some activity on the bottom. I didn't see anything that looked super impressive, but that doesn't mean anything. So we're going to still get some rods out, and we're still going to try it. So on my suspended rod, I'll just let you see this line. This is braid from Cat Daddy planer boards. He's coming out with some camouflage stuff, which it looks pretty cool. He's got a couple different colors of camouflage he's going to work on. I guess eventually we're going to have one that's going to be kind of my signature color, I guess. Not a whole lot that I could tell that's different from pretty much any of the rest of the braid, you know, but there could be something he ain't telling me about, you know, for whatever reason it is. But it's still a regular, I think, 9-strand braid. I'm running the 80-pound test, which, to be honest with you though, this 80-pound test looks, because I run, you know, when it comes to braid, I'm a big fan of the Mad Catz braid. So, but to be honest, it looks like this 80-pound braid is just a little bit thinner than that Mad Catz stuff. So I don't know. We'll give it a, like I said, I told him, I said I'll give it a shot. We'll use it, see what happens. I told him, but you know, it's going to take a pretty good line to get me to switch. But I'm all about, you know, helping other people out, seeing what their stuff's all about. Kind of fun doing that every now and again. So let's get this down, and we'll give this place a pretty decent sit. And we'll just work our way up. All right, spot number 1 was a bust. Nothing here but a couple little bites, and we'll just scan up a little bit further. But I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to look at isolated structure that's out there. I think that's what I'm going to look at. All right, so what it is we have here, we're kind of on another little high spot, but right as the high spot comes up, there's a big log down there. Now it's just a log, so I don't know. We'll have to get these baits pretty strategically placed to hit this log. So we're gonna have to figure that part of it out. And we finally hook a fish. Gosh dog, man, we've been sitting here a minute. Yeah, we've been sitting here a minute without nothing. I don't think he's a monster, but it feels good to, I don't know, have the rod bent, I guess. Yeah, it feels kind of good. I mean, we got current, so. Oh God, dog. Yeah, he ain't bad. And of course he had to go that way. now he's on the other side of my drift sock. Well, I'll go to. Oh yeah, he ain't bad. They are just short striking today, y'all. Even this fish, just by the way he's hooked. Come here, buddy. Yeah, just even by the way this one's hooked, he was short striking it. Well, you think 4-0, as this storm front moves in, you'd think they'll be biting a little bit more aggressive. At least that's the way it's been in the past anyway. Gosh, dog, you hooked way better than I thought you were. That little piece of skin right there at the corner of the mouth. I'm trying, buddy. Golly, I can't get that thing out. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I think it's just not want to come. I mean, that's good. There we go. Oh. Yeah, finally, we put a fish in the boat. Not a bad fish. Probably about 17, 18 pounds. Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah, just as muddy and cold. Well, thank you. Wanted him a body chunk. Appreciate that. It's like, I couldn't even get the dang hook out of his mouth. But even, like I said, even that fish, he was short striking it. He just got it a little bit too far and got hooked. I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'll rebait it. We'll give this spot another, I guess another 15, 20 minutes. Because I did have a decent takedown on this yellow rod here. But he didn't hook up. Because it was pretty chilly, and then it warmed up pretty good yesterday. And I thought today, being that we got this storm coming in, they'd have been all over it. But the only bites we've had so far have been short striking fish, so. But let me get another body chunk out there. Well, spot number 2 only yielded 1 fish. It's all right though, we got plenty more stuff up there to hit. Probably use this same bait at that spot, and we'll swap out the next one after that. Only because I don't have that much. Now that is a barge bite, y'all. He's not a big one, but he sure wanted it. Yeah, he sure wanted it, that's a fact. Come here, buddy. Yeah, that's a barge bite. That dog. All righty, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, well, that worked out. So I will tell you that this rod right here, I've got it laying over the log out there. I could feel it. I was trying to pull it up over it, but it just wouldn't let me do it. So it is laying on that log somewhere. Well, we'll toss his head back out there. So if there's a fish laying in that tree back there, that's yeah, I guess it's more of like a root wad or something like that. If there's one laying back there, that rod is laying in it for sure. There we go, there we go, there we go. Don't know if he was in that tree, because if he was, he took forever to come out. But it was right there next to it, right in front of that tree. Good deal. Yeah, he took forever to come out if he was in there. Are you wanting to go this way, buddy? That's cool, I'll accommodate. That'll get you away from my suspended rod. Yeah, the bite has not been fire, that's a fact. Of course, like I said, I'm fishing a little bit deeper water. I'm trying to fish these holes like I talked about doing. So I guess you could still catch fish out of these, which we got a couple more good spots on the way up too. I don't think he's that big, but the current has picked up, so. But I had a really good feeling that there would be one in that tree back there. Yeah, he's not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Tell you what though, the ones that are getting it, they are absolutely hitting it though. Oh, come on in here. Yes, sir, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Look at that one there. Not a bad one. Just covered in mud. That's what they're doing. They're just chilling down there. Don't know why. I thought they'd be out moving around today a lot more than what they are. But look at that belly. Just all covered in mud. All right, buddy. I appreciate that. All right. That was a little piece of body chunk too, so that's good. All right, couple bites in this spot. Nothing, well, I caught a fish too. Nothing too spectacular, so we're gonna move on up to that spot above us. We're gonna be on the, it's just a real small hole that has a nice point that comes off of it, and there's some structure right there at the end of that, at the very top of that point. So we're gonna get right on the very top of it, and I don't know, see what happens. But we are definitely gonna rebait, and we'll use that bait rest of the week. That's all we got left. All right, let's move up. We got, this rain it's starting to come in. It's starting to sprinkle already, so we got probably about an hour before the rain actually gets here. But one more spot I want to try before we call it. You can probably see it back that way. It's just misting, sprinkling, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely no bites here. I was real surprised about that. So based off of, as far as anchor fishing, as of right now, as of this video, holes are not the ticket. So, but I'm still kind of in that spot where the current hits the bank, so I'm just going to go ahead and just move on up to where it doesn't. And then we will cast everything back out, because like I said, I ain't got too much time for this rain runs me off. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's kind of, well, it's not a weird spot, it's kind of a neat little spot. But where we were at, that's where the channel kind of hits the bank. Well, now the channel is actually further out there, so we have a small little flat that comes up. So it's not a secondary channel, it's not really a secondary ledge either. It's just where it's about 3 or 4 foot higher than what it is out there in the main channel. And then we're just on a little underwater point that kind of has like a little funnel that comes up just above us. So I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, we ain't got a whole lot of time left. Let that drift sock do what it do. Okay. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. We gave a heck of a shot. Like I said, I stuck to doing with what I said I was gonna do. I probably should have went dragging today. I ain't 100% sure. I know that structure has been the key as of late. So I found some isolated structure on this bank. Of course, I was fishing holes earlier and caught a few fish, but nothing worth bragging about. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely missed the mark today. You know, can't catch them every day, I guess. But all in all, wasn't bad. We caught a few fish. Wasn't like we come out here and, you know, got skunks. That wasn't so bad. But it was just, we got this rain coming in. We got the light stuff now coming in, but it's supposed to get pretty heavy here after a while. So figure by the time I get everything packed up, and I got about a 12-mile run back to the truck, and I want to do that before it starts getting heavy, because that's kind of a pain. If you ever rode in the rain, it kind of sucks. So either way, I mean, like I said, it's another day on the water. I can't complain about that. I enjoy every day that I'm out here, you know. Yes, I love it, you know, I enjoy it even more if I catch fish, but, you know, either way I enjoy it regardless. Better than being stuck in the house and not doing nothing, so. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.